We have planned a first-class graduation program for you today, and we ask that you help us celebrate this milestone achievement of our students in a first-class manner. To access the digital program, please scan the QR code that is on the screen behind me. At this time, please place your cell phones on vibrate and note that noisemakers are not permitted in the arena. We ask that everyone remain in their seats during the entire program, including the processional and the recessional. A professional photographer will be taking pictures of each student as they receive their diplomas, and a videographer will be videoing the ceremony. Information as to how to order pictures and obtain a copy of the video will be posted on the Rockville High School website. Throughout the ceremony, I ask that you please limit your cheering when your child's name is called. This will allow all names to be heard during the presentation of diplomas, as every parent and family member has waited 13 long years to hear their child's name announced. Our students have worked hard for this day, and we want to recognize and celebrate each of their successes in a first-class way. Please sit back and enjoy the ceremony. The class of 2026 is about to finish their last lap and cross the finish line. Thank you in advance for your partnership, your cooperation, and your first-class support. Please sit back and enjoy the ceremony. everyone will please stand so the Star Spangled Banner can be played. Thank you. Class of 2026, be seated. Good evening. I would like to take the time to extend a warm Rockville High School Ramley welcome to each of you here today. On behalf of the administration and staff, I welcome all parents, family, friends, and special guests to the Rockville High School's Class of 2026 Commencement Ceremony. Today we celebrate the success of our 2026 graduating class and honor our 398 graduates. Parents, you have worked 13 long years for this day, and we plan to make it a first-class occasion. As a reminder, egregious yelling and screaming at any point during the ceremony is highly discouraged, as we want all parents, guardians, and loved ones to hear their graduate's name when it's called. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to welcome and recognize our distinguished guests who have joined us in our celebration. When I call your name, I ask that you stand and remain standing until all guests and ceremony participants have been called and you have been asked to be seated. To my left, the Honorable Miss Brenda Wolf, Montgomery County Public Schools Board of Education member representing District 5. Dr. Thomas Taylor, Montgomery County Public Schools Superintendent. Miss Nikki Porter, Chief Academic Officer. Miss Kimberly Fields, Chief Technology Officer. Dr. Tamitha Campbell, Area Associate Superintendent in the Division of School Leadership and Improvement. Mr. Christoph Turk, Director 2 in the Division of School Leadership and Improvement for Area 1. My administrative team, Miss Monica Kellison, Assistant Principal, 12th Grade Administrator. Miss Jennifer Beto Aleman, Assistant Principal, 11th Grade Administrator. Miss Deja Chappelle, Assistant Principal, 10th Grade Administrator. And they all support a portion of Grade 9. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. To my right, Delegate Ann Kaiser, Maryland State Delegate for District 14, and our commencement speaker for today, selected by the 2026 class officers. Paige Henry, SGA President. Jahir Santan, Senior Class Student Speaker. Ryder Adele, Senior Class President. Gabrielle Yared, SGA Vice President. Genevieve Molnar, Senior Class Vice President. Mr. Connor Lytle, Class of 2026 Class Sponsor. Maya Shamlu, Senior Class Secretary. Rakik Solomon, Senior Class Treasurer. Anna Dasgupta, SGA Secretary. Isabel Flores, Social Media Manager. Tandy Labor, SGA Treasurer. Manira Nur, Social Media Manager. And Ms. Chrissy Shevchenko, one of our graduation coordinators. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. Now I must introduce our amazing Rockville High School counseling and music teams. When I call your name, please stand. I ask that you hold your applause until I finish acknowledging this special group. Miss Alejandra Crawley, Resource Counselor. The counseling team, Mr. Andrew Lambert, Miss Jenna Capicchione, Miss Cindy Harrison, Miss Kelly Cerna, Miss Chanel Ramos-Jones, Mr. Ronald Schwartz. We owe a massive debt of gratitude to this incredible team. They have poured countless hours over the last 4 years, and especially those final 2 weeks, into making sure every single class of 2026 graduate crossed the finish line and met all Maryland diploma requirements. Thank you for your tireless dedication. And from our Rockville High School, contributing to our program in a very special way, I would like to recognize Miss Chloe Weiss, Choral Music Director, Miss Beatrice Vanzeris, Instrumental Music Director. Thank you for your hard work with our students in providing the beautiful musical selections for today's ceremony. Please join me in a round of applause. Counselors, and music directors, you may be seated. Next, I would like to honor and recognize the backbone of our Ramily, the Rockville High School teachers, paraeducators, security, and additional staff. Please stand. I want to acknowledge you for your commitment to our students and school community. Your hard work and dedication to our students has prepared them with the opportunity to be here today, ready to cross the finish line. Students and families, please give them a round of applause. Thank you for your commitment to the class of 2026 and your presence here this evening. You may be seated. I am extremely excited to have by my side today my colleagues from the Rockville cluster. They are visionary principals committed to the Rockville community, and by working together, elementary, middle, and high schools, we can all provide an educational experience that prepares our students to reach their goals, dreams, and aspirations. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Miss Olivia Bailey, Principal of Maryvale Elementary School. Mr. Jay Lee, Principal of Rock Creek Valley Elementary School. Mr. Desmond McCall, Principal of Meadow Hall Elementary School. Miss Christine Roberson, Principal of Lucy V. Barnsley Elementary School, and Miss Heidi Slatkoff, Principal of Wood Middle School, who could not be with us today. In addition, we have some very special retired cluster principals in the audience with us tonight, here to celebrate with you the class of 2026. Miss Gay Melnick, former principal of Flower Valley Elementary School, and Mr. Calvo Lloyd, former principal of Meadow Hall Elementary School. Please give them all a round of applause. You all may be seated. Next, this commencement ceremony would not be a success without the hard work and dedication of our graduation coordinators. Miss Victoria Wolk and Miss Chrissy Shevchenko. Each year, our coordinators are committed to making sure Rockville students, families, and staff have a sophisticated commencement ceremony. Thank you all for your hard work that you have put in ahead of time to make this graduation day special for the class of 2026. Please raise your hand so they'll know where you are. Thank you so much. And then lastly, this evening would not be possible without recognizing our amazing parents. Your exceptional Ramily pride has been absolutely outstanding for the past 4 years. We are deeply grateful that you entrusted us with your children's education, allowing us to help them towards becoming college, career, and community ready. It is because of your partnership and trust that we can proudly celebrate the remarkable achievements of this graduating class. Thank you. Now, class of 2026, I want you to give your parents, guardians, and family members a round of applause. Thank you.
that grip. This is our senior class of 2026 documentary. Let's go. What was your guys' favorite part about high school?
Probably soccer season.
My friends in field hockey,
The principal was old. You know, the advice, I said that a second ago, which was, I wish someone would have told me to find something that I was passionate about.
Playing basketball is my favorite.
Congratulations, class of 2026.
My favorite part about high school more specifically kind of
I earned a degree or received a degree, earned a degree in something that I'm not working in, a field that I'm not working in. And what I found was that the field that I'm in is what I live for.
Stuff was very funny and very good. I'm so proud of them that they did it. Congratulations.
like prom night and like back to back, really cross.
I love sitting around the room.
Probably the pep rally,
Congratulations, seniors.
high school dances, nursing teachers, and just the fun time class.
I think you're fun. You keep me going. You keep me young. You keep me on my toes. And I have to continue to learn because you all are living in a whole different world. But people didn't tell me that. When I came along, it was you either do this or you do that. And the fact that I pivoted and found something that I'm passionate about, that's the only thing I was told me. Class of 2026, let's get her done. Let's get you graduated. Good job.
Good evening, parents, teachers, staff, family, friends, and of course, the Rockville graduating class of 2026. Welcome to graduation. Everyone looks very nice and all dressed up. We know that hasn't happened in a while. I know I've been surviving off of sweatpants for the past 4 years. Some of you may be thinking, who's this little ginger they let speak? My name is Paige Henry, and I have been lucky enough to serve as our school-wide SGA president for the past year, as well as the vice president for the previous 3. I've been along for the whole ride we've been through our high school journey. It's been long, but nothing's as long as that traffic on Baltimore in the mornings. The ride throughout the past 4 years at Rockville has taught us a lot. We've learned inside and out of the classroom. I know anyone who's taken a Mr. Goldberg class will not be forgetting any bit of that curriculum. My AP Lit people have learned how to actually sit down and read books, many that surprisingly don't have pictures. Ms. Safante has taught us, and I quote, how to manipulate people with psychology. And for my ASL people who understand, we have learned, not just outside the classroom, but outside on our very own field, how to be resilient and patient. We can be at sports games losing pretty badly, and yet the Inferno is still there cheering on teams making it a good time no matter the score. We may not be able to control the much better skills from the other teams, but we took advantage of what we could control, our attitudes. One of the largest lessons to learn in life is that it is what you make it. If you sit there while losing, acting sad and upset, you'll be in for a rough ride. The most fulfilling thing you can do is sit there with your head held high and continue cheering for your team, even if it's just for the small victories. You can sit there, have a good time with friends, and just be excited to go out for food afterwards. I think we all know McDonald's on Veers Mill has definitely seen some things. I understand that everyone here has had a different experience at Rockville High School. High school has been another one of those things, thankfully, that I can now speak of in past tense, where it was what you made it. Whether you made it about friendships, some that started from assigned seats or bonding over stressful assignments, whether you made it about participating or watching sports, or about joining clubs, or just trying to figure out who you are, you've got something out of your ride here. Some people loved every second of it, some have been counting down the days since freshman year, and many of us had a combination of the two. It all depended on your attitude and how you looked at it and how you spent your time. So going forward into your future endeavors, whether you're entering the workforce, taking a gap year, going to college, joining the military, go Navy, beat Army, remember, it is what you make it. While talking about my swimming career with a family friend, I'll never forget them saying, swimming is just something you do, it is not who you are, and you can always change what you do. This is the time of our lives where we get to decide what we want to do. You decide who you become. You have a clean slate for whatever you choose to do. Take advantage of it. It'll be what you make it. Whether you loved it here or hated it, reflect on the why and adjust for this next chapter. We are all in the same position, even with our differences. We have turned stressful moments into funny stories, strangers to friends, and a school into one big family. It has been what we've made it, and we've made something pretty special. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of tonight. This is a celebration of the countless hours of dedication put in from all parties, and we all deserve the recognition for what we have done. Congratulations, and welcome to graduation.
Before I begin my speech, I just want to say what everybody's probably already thinking. Who invited this kid up here? Great question. I have no idea. But regardless, I feel like I was obligated to speak on behalf of all of you wonderful students. I may not be a superstar athlete. I don't have the cool stoles and the little things you guys have on your caps, the cords. But I still feel that I can give you guys some words of reassurance. If life is a highway, then high school has only ever been a ride down the avenue, full of unexpected turns, missed exits, traffic jams, road rage, and of course, texting while driving. We began this journey as nervous passengers, gripping the roof handles, unsure of the rules of the road, and making sure we look good in the mirror. Somehow, 4 years later, we're finally being handed the keys while the dealer annoyingly tells us, she's all yours, take good care of her. For a moment, it's empowering to finally be the one in the driver's seat. But once you turn the ignition on and you start to overwhelm yourself with the amount of things you have to pay attention to because it's either life or death, you start to wonder how you even managed to pass your driving test in the first place. And depending on how you drive, others on the road may wonder that too. Along the way, we learned that direction matters more than speed. We live in a world obsessed with acceleration. And unfortunately, the technology seems as if it's only forcing us to go faster, more so than our brains can keep up. But high school has taught us that moving quickly without a purpose only gets you lost sooner, and you're more likely to get pulled over. In the real world, growth isn't measured in miles per hour. It's measured by your ability to continue driving forward, no matter how many potholes you hit. Sometimes slowing down is the most efficient way to do so, despite all the other cars honking behind you. You see, I use driving as a metaphor today because it takes me back to a time when I first started learning how to drive. I was with my dad in an empty parking lot, and when I was in the driver's seat, after about an hour of just cruising around, I turned to him and I go, "Wow, Dad, this is easy. Everybody drives. I think I can do it, but I'm never gonna do this again." When I said that in the moment, it made me realize that there's also other things I think this way about. Even though we're the ones behind the wheel, high school has also taught us that we don't travel alone. Teachers are the navigators who guide us towards the right path, even when we want to take shortcuts. Security is the crossing guard to make sure both pedestrians and drivers are safe. Parents are the mechanics who repair us when we're damaged. And of course, our friends are the people in the passenger seat who make somehow even the worst traffic feel survivable. Or they'll continue backseat driving. Some people rode with us for the entire journey. Others were there for only a few miles to be picked up and dropped off at a different destination. Yet every voice and every presence has shaped who we're comfortable getting in our cars with, as well as how we learn to drive past the obstacles in our own life. When you're driving around, you come across many strangers whom you may never see again. And in life, you start to wonder if these people have their lives figured out, and that if you're the only one left behind. Trust me, you're not. Nobody has their lives figured out. They've only learned to accept what there is. If my mother has taught me anything, her hard work and her willpower, it's that sometimes happiness isn't enough. Don't settle for what makes you happy. Live for what makes you whole. Most importantly, we know that even though the road ahead is still something to fear, through our experiences, we've learned that it's possible to navigate. And with the ability to navigate on our own, we are no longer passengers in someone else's car. We are drivers of our own car, on our own street, playing our own music, and reluctantly paying our own insurance. As we drive off into the future, we don't go empty-handed with nothing but a pair of keys and our phones. We carry perspective. We carry the understanding that success is never a straight road, and failure is never the end of the journey. We carry the knowledge that direction matters more than pace, and that purpose matters more than approval. And when you miss your exit, which you will, do not panic. Just stop by 7-Eleven and grab a snack. Then reroute, stay focused, and keep going. So, class of 2026, as we drive off into the future, we learn that sometimes it's better to take a walk instead.
Tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey. But you know that when the truth gets told, that you can get what you want, or you can just can see when you're wrong. You know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize the end waits for you? Dun, 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 dun. Slow down, you crazy child, and take your phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can't afford to lose a day or two. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Waits for you. You know that when the truth gets told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you?
Good evening, friends, family, staff, and graduates. My name is Genevieve Molnar, and I have had the privilege of serving as the Rockville High School Senior Class Vice President. I'm Gabrielle Yard, and this year I've served as the Rockville High School School-wide Vice President. Here we are, in caps and gowns, after years of early mornings, late nights, spirit weeks, bad Wi-Fi, and more missed due dates than we care to admit. This year has truly flown by. Now that we've made it to this highly anticipated moment, senioritis feels less like an excuse and more like a shared experience. The moments we once brushed through are now the ones that we will cherish the most. Tonight, we are extremely honored to introduce our guest speaker. When we were told to select a graduation speaker, we looked for someone who would truly connect with our students and who would understand what it meant to grow beyond high school. These qualities were shown in Ann Kaiser. Maryland delegate Ann Kaiser has dedicated herself to serving the public. She has advocated for Maryland communities through her work as a delegate, previously serving as chairperson of the Ways and Means Committee, providing funding to support public schools and transportation. She represents District 14 with passion and dedication, but most impressively of all, she's a Rockville High School alum. Her success as a Rockville graduate was what drew us to her. When we first spoke to Ms. Kaiser, we knew she was very representative of our student body. She told us about the time she left an assembly to get McDonald's. Some traditions always stay the same. But most importantly, she told us about the life lessons and values that she left Rockville with. When meeting with her, she told us, "Who you are in high school does not define who you will be in the future." The biggest takeaway from our conversation was that our futures are not limited by our experiences in high school. Her lessons made us realize something important. There is no single path to success. You have the power to change your own life, and none of us are finished becoming who we are meant to be. Ms. Kaiser told us stories of her classmates, those who were overlooked in high school and went to do great things, how she prioritized her work, and how even those who did choose to go out on Friday nights and watch the football team lose yet another homecoming game instead of finishing their homework all ended up somewhere. All those choices that we made every day, whether that was to get up and go to school or snooze your alarm and sleep in, got us here today. So tonight, we are celebrating accomplishments as well as possibilities. The possibility to grow, to change, to try, and to fail. High school is just a chapter, not the whole story. We may not know what the future holds, but we do know how to cite it in MLA format. The beauty of the future is that you still have the power to shape it. We noticed what stuck with her the most were the people. Her stories of classmates proved to us how these bonds and shared experiences will always stick with us. She told us about how two people in high school who she'd never expected to get along were getting married. Maybe we still have a chance. High school may sometimes reduce us to labels. The athletes, the artists, the procrastinators. These roles may seem permanent at times, but they are not. As many of us have learned, we are all works in progress. Some of us just waited until 11:58 to start. Who we are today is only a small part of who we will become. With these lessons in mind, we would like to welcome our guest speaker, who has reminded us the importance of embracing change. We're very pleased to welcome Delegate Ann Kaiser.
Graduates, cue the confetti, blast the music, because you actually did it. Yeah. Parents, take a breath. Revel in this special moment. And I imagine you still remember your graduate on the day they started kindergarten. And teachers and counselors, look at what you built. From day one to diploma day, you were the architects of this moment. Now to get started, I first want to thank Principal Piles for her stewardship and Mr. Lytle and the SGA leaders that I had the good fortune to meet in April. It is an honor to speak to the class of 2026 tonight. 40 years ago, back in the Stone Age, when I graduated from Rockville High School, I had big dreams with little idea of how to achieve them. But what I lacked in a map, I made up for with intentionality. What about all of you? Big dreams? Little dreams? Lots of uncertainty? And that's okay. Take the time to find your path. Find one that challenges your skills, fuels your goals, and respects your ethics. Like building a house, start with your foundation, Rockville High School. Your parents or guardians, your friends, and all the teachers who helped you build the foundation. But is that it? Will you always be who you are today? Hopefully not. Well, back in 1986, I was late for first period so often that my teacher threatened I would lose credit in his class. Today, I'm known for wearing a t-shirt emblazoned with the words, "Probably late for something." In 1986, I had friends, but was socially awkward, and I was a big procrastinator. Today, I have friends, but remain socially awkward, and I'm still a big procrastinator. In 1986, the football team was beloved, but lost most of their games. Well, you get the idea. Despite all of this, I am not my 18-year-old self. I figured out how to marshal my strengths, flip my weaknesses, and find success in Maryland politics. Much of my political education came from observation. I found mentors both from afar and up close, and I studied what made them effective. But I never tried to be a carbon copy. The key was taking those lessons and filtering them through my own values and my own voice. I've spent decades learning how to navigate my own awkwardness and charm a room of strangers one by one. But it doesn't mean I have to like it. What I've learned across the years could fill 6 journals, or 7. 6, 7. Here are some of my lessons. First, be intentional. Look at successful people in your desired career. What did they do in the 5 to 10 years after high school graduation? Look beyond just their education and training. Did they develop specific skills? Did they work on building different leadership personality traits? This intentionality is a key lesson that I teach in my leadership classes at the School of Public Policy at the University of Maryland. While your academic success and technical mastery will get you through the front door, they aren't enough to build the rest of the house. In my experience, the smartest person in the room is never the most successful or never the most respected. But you might say, I don't know what I want to do yet. That's okay. Take your time. Be patient with yourself. Now, that doesn't mean that in 10 years you're living in your parents' basement playing video games all day. What I mean is, be intentional about building a better you. Do things, try things, read things, travel, build your skills. Second, when life kicks you to the curb, and it will, stand up, dust yourself off. How you handle critics and the bullies says everything about your character and absolutely nothing about theirs. Third, what got you here won't get you there. Promotion after promotion might give you the false confidence that you will keep rising. Pay attention. Have the rules of the game changed? Do you need to pivot? But before you rush off to chase those big dreams, let's take a moment to look at the foundation that got you here. Graduates, if you could you please stand up for a second? For real, stand up. Turn around. Give a wave to your parents. You can be seated again. That massive, thank you, students, for that massive thank you to your families who helped you reach this stage today. Don't stop there, and I'm not asking you to stand again. Don't stop there, but thank your friends and classmates too. You've been through the trenches together. As you move forward, hold on to these connections, but let each other grow. Let your friends evolve into who they are meant to be, and give yourself the freedom to do the exact same thing. Class of 2026, being intentional won't magically make all your dreams come true. Luck does play a role. But I'm certain that without being intentional, your dreams will almost certainly not come true. You won't always be the person you are today, but you control your life's narrative. I wish you all the best of luck in becoming your future self. And I look forward to witnessing your future successes. My hearty congratulations to the class of 2026.
Today, we turn the page, not knowing exactly what comes next, but knowing we are ready to write. Yet here we are, somehow, despite missed assignments, mastering the art of pretending we understood assignments 5 minutes before they were due, group projects where one person mysteriously disappeared, and the collective belief that I'll study later was a good life strategy. But beneath the jokes, something real happened over these 4 years. We changed. We figured out who we are, or at least who we're becoming. We found some of our voices on stages or fields. Some discovered their passions in classrooms we never expected to enjoy. Others quietly learned resilience by showing up every day, even when life outside of school made things difficult. And that's what makes this class so special. We learned that success isn't always loud. Sometimes it looks like trying again after failure, helping a friend through a hard day, or pushing forward when no one else sees the effort. Quoting Drake, "Don't downgrade your dreams just to fit your reality." When we hear that line, it sounds simple, almost like something you'd hear online, but it carries a challenge. Every day, we're told to be realistic, pick the safe option, lower expectations, avoid failure. Somewhere along the way, many of us started to shrink our goals to match what feels comfortable for us, instead of expanding ourselves to match what's possible. We stopped raising our hands, we stopped taking risks, and we stopped believing we belong in bigger rooms. But today isn't about playing small. It's about recognizing that the future doesn't belong to people who have everything figured out. It belongs to people who refuse to settle for less than what they were capable of becoming. Our reality right now is only a starting point, not a limit. The dream we carry, whether they involve passion, careers, friendships, or impact, deserve to grow beyond fear, doubt, and expectation. So as we begin the next chapter, maybe the real question isn't what seems realistic, but what would happen if we gave ourselves permission to aim higher? Because the moment we stop downgrading our dreams is the moment we start truly believing our future. Refusing to shrink our dreams also means understanding that the future won't always go according to plan. We'll face moments of uncertainty, setbacks, and unexpected changes, but those moments don't define us. Our responses to them do. Growth happens when we stay focused and adapt and keep moving forward even when the path looks difficult, even more than we imagined. One of the ideas that stuck with me this year comes from a philosopher, Epictetus, who wrote, "Don't seek for events to happen as you wish, but wish for them to happen as they happen." Reminding us that strength does not come from controlling everything around us. It comes from controlling how we respond. We couldn't control every test, every setback, or every uncertain moment about the future, but we could choose persistence. We could choose to show up the next day. And somehow through all the unpredictable moments, we made it here together. As we leave today, none of us truly know what the next 4 years or even the next 4 months will look like. But maybe confidence isn't about having a perfect plan. Maybe it's about trusting whatever happens as we are capable of adapting and continuing forward. Before we move on with the rest of today, I want to pause and really look around this room. This is one of those rare moments in life where everyone you grew up with is in the same room, at the same place, at the same time, for the same exact reason. Not because we planned it perfectly, but because we made it here together. From here, everything starts to shift. We'll start taking different paths, meeting new people, and building completely different lives. But now, in this moment, we're still the same class that started it all. And finally, to recognize all the people who made this moment possible, to our teachers, thank you for your patience, your late emails, and your extra help, and for believing in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. And to the families and supporters, thank you for the rides, the encouragement, the sacrifices, and the constant reminders to keep going. This diploma may bear our names, but it represents all of you too. To the class of 2026, whatever comes next, I hope we face it with confidence, curiosity, and resilience. Thank you all for this amazing last lap. I hope to see all of you build something you are proud of. I love you, Mom. I love you, Dad.
Okay, class of 2026, today we celebrate you. I stand before you proud to have served as your high school principal for the past 4 years and wish you nothing but the best as you begin the next journey towards another milestone. I salute you for your many accomplishments. The class of 2026 has demonstrated many academic accomplishments that have yielded favorable outcomes. Amongst us, we have 22 Governor's Merit Scholastic awardees, 10 Rails O'Neill recipients, 48 IB Career Program scholars, 30 IB Diploma Program scholars, 45 AP scholars, and 85 seniors who received their Maryland Seal of Biliteracy. The class of 2026 has been offered $23,661,606 in scholarship monies. Now this deserves a round of applause. Additionally, class of 2026, I am extremely proud of your commitment to service. As a class, you have earned a total of 59,695 student service learning hours, and 83 students have earned more than 240 student service learning hours. Our top 3 graduates with the highest number of SSL hours are Tamir Satterwhite with 1,442 hours of service, Yu-Chin Lin with 727 hours of service, and Corey Majewski with 709.5 hours of service. As listed in our program, you as a class have gained acceptance to more than 238 distinguished colleges and universities across the United States of America. These include acceptances to 4 Ivy Leagues and 11 historically black colleges and universities. Some of you will serve and protect our country in the armed services, and others will enter the world of work and apprenticeships. All of you are to be commended for your hard work that you have shown over the past 4 years. Let's give them a round of applause. I would just say those numbers also supersede the class of 2025. I'm just saying, okay? I'm gonna give you your props. Okay, now a few words of wisdom to the incredible, unstoppable graduating class of 2026. You all chose the theme of one last lap. Now, when most people talk about the final lap of high school, they usually mean the senior year. They mean the last few months where you can finally see that checkered flag waving in the distance. But as the principal, I tell you, this class didn't wait for senior year to begin the last lap. They started well before they were even called seniors. I distinctly remember the exact moment that I realized just how special this class was going to be. It was last year around the first part of May when Paige Henry and the senior class officers walked into my office. Now, they weren't there to casually chit-chat about the future. They came with a fully mapped-out plan for the upcoming senior year, still juniors, but in their minds, their engines were already revving. Before I could get the class of 2025 across the stage, the class of 2026 class officers had already planned the senior sunrise celebration. Activities for the year were submitted and approved. The senior t-shirts were made, purchased, and printed. Oh, and they had a t-shirt for Principal Piles in the correct size. I guess all I needed to do was just show up. And I absolutely loved this kind of proactive leadership. So class of 2027, you all better be ready. I knew right then and there the race had already begun and they had a goal of winning. Now class of 2026, how many of you have seen the Disney movie Cars? Okay. Remember the scene when Lightning McQueen was leading the Piston Cup, but suddenly blew his rear tires? His car was literally breaking down just yards away from the finish line. What didn't he do? He didn't pull over, and he didn't quit. He did everything in his power to cross that line. He hopped. I would hop, but I can't do that on the stage. He limped. And at that exact last millisecond, he stuck out his tongue to break the plane. Where that is exactly what you're going to have to do sometimes. I stand here before you to tell you that the race of life will get hard. Things will happen along the way that blows out your tires, and you may have to use every single muscle, every ounce of grit, and every little piece of energy you possess to just crawl across the finish line. What you can't do is crash out. They know what that means. All right, to help you navigate the twists and turns ahead, I want to leave you with a simple acronym, as I always do, to remember whenever you find yourself behind the wheel. When the road gets bumpy, I want you to remember how to finish. So the word is finish. Don't forget this first part here. The F stands for focus. And in the wise words of our very own Mr. Martin McCarrick, stay what? Measured. All right. Yes, stay measured. Also, stay the course and get across the finish line so you can start the next race. Don't allow the distractions in the stands to pull you off of the road. The I stands for individuality. You might look at the person to your left or to your right and feel like you don't necessarily fit a certain mold. Guess what? That's perfectly okay. Be the best that you can be because there is only one you on this track of life. The N stands for navigate. When life throws you a wrench in your gears, you have to use your mind to think, problem solve, and adapt. Remember, there is a solution to every single problem, and I want you to be committed to finding it. The I stands for inquire. Never be too proud to ask for directions or call for help when you're stuck in a ditch. Look around. You are not on this track alone. You have an elite pit crew sitting in the audience with you today. When you need that little bit of motivation and encouragement to get you through, I want you to pick up the phone, call your family, call your friends, your teachers, and you can even call me. The S stands for support. As you leave the halls of Rockville High School, you're going to encounter people whose engines have failed, who have spun out of control, or who are completely broken down on the side of the road. Your job isn't just to win your own race, it is to pay it forward. Be the classmate, be the colleague, and be the friend who slows down to help someone else finish their race. Support each other, lift each other up, because true champions are measured not by how many trophies they hold, but by how many people they carry along with them along the way. The H stands for hustle. Give everything you have until the very last second, no matter how tired you are. If you remember in the movie, in the final second of the race, because of McQueen's focus on the win and his choice not to utilize his resources to change his tires, he didn't have the time to call the pit crew. So he had to think fast, problem solve, and he had to adjust. He started to hop because he wanted to reach his goal, which was to get across the finish line no matter what. So when life drops you on your rims, and I need you to start hopping, especially if you are the one who are on your rims by choice. Remember, in the race of life, no matter when or how you cross the line, you will always be a winner. So class of 2026, you ran a beautiful last lap here at Rockville High School, and I could not be prouder to see you walk across the stage and take the checkered flag. If you don't remember anything else I said today, the key word is finish. Congratulations, I love you, and in the famous words of Lightning McQueen, ka-chow. Ms. Wolf, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Rockville High School, I recommend to you the members of the class of 2026 as qualified candidates for the State of Maryland diploma or certificate.
Well, good evening, Rockville graduates. Good evening. I'm Brenda Wolf, Vice President of the Board of Education, and I am so proud to represent all of my colleagues on the board on this spectacular day. Trust me, I know the after party is waiting, so I promise not to keep you long. Your high school careers have been a testament to the power of perseverance. You have known complex times, and you have seen them to the end. Through it all, you have learned to celebrate the small victories and honor the everyday moments of grace. Please take a moment to listen to these words. The influential educator and author, Booker T. Washington, famously advised, "Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome." By that definition, the class of 2026 is very successful. As the Rockville Rams, you know exactly how to climb. When obstacles stood in your path, you didn't back down, you changed forward, you charged forward with determination and strength. That resilience is your superpower. Take a moment to honor your parents for supporting your dreams and delivering those endlessly forgotten lunches. Let's hear a thankful round of applause. I know we've done it 2 or 3 times, but we can never thank them enough. And a special thank you to the Rockville staff, the administrators, teachers, secretaries, paraeducators, counselors, lunch aides, bus drivers, and everyone who worked tirelessly to ensure you reach this stage safely. Graduates, the choice of how you proceed from here is entirely yours. Be open to growth and charge ahead into your bright future like the unstoppable Rams that you are. Remember that you are enough. Let no one tell you that you aren't. So at this time, I'm proud to give you the words of graduation. By virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Education of Montgomery County, under the laws of the state of Maryland, I do now award diplomas or certificates evidencing the satisfactory completion or prescribed courses of study to the students of Rockville High School who are recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school. In receiving this diploma or certificate, each of you is entitled to all of the privileges and honors accorded graduates of a high school accredited by the Maryland State Department of Education. Class of 2026, you did it!
Flowers, okay? Let's go. Go ahead. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Right, can I start?
Okay, you're gonna start. Read your names over
Yeah.
here.
Evan Way. I have the cards here. Paige Henry. Jair Santana. Ryder Adele. Gabrielle Yared. Genevieve Molnar. Maya Shamlu. Rakik Solomon. Anna Dasgupta. Tandy Labor. Isabel Flores. Monira Nur.
Andrea Atalantar. Max Antonazzi. Nigel Armstrong. Jillian Clark. Parthana Karthali. Michaela Land. Marina Littlefield. Colin Nguyen. Joanna Perez Mejia. Blakely Path. Jolathmi Silva. Madeline Smedberg. Alexandra Smith. Karina Ubal. Sky Warren. Brianna Acosta Polino. Janaya Addison. Logan Adele. Andrew Adibi. Daniela Aguilar. Anthony Aguilera Leva. Ifmael Alexis. Carla Alfaro. Michael Alfaro. Maya Allen Priest. Samir Al-Sakir. Christian Amador. Brianna Michelle Amaya Canales. Clara Amaya Hernandez. Micaiah Ansu. Allison Arauz. David Castañeda. Justin Argueta Castro. Natalie Arias. Isabel Arias. Adrian Arredondo. Jaime Arellave. Ariana Arroyo. Ariana Arturo. Giovanni Ash Lorenzo. Nicole Atabai. Christian Alestia Tapia. Mariam Awan. Isabella Bailey. Christopher Bailey. Kahende Balogun. Mayumi Barbo. Brig Barnett. Lara Barrett. Dalen Barrera Anzora. Adriano Bastos. Elijah Balil. Isaiah Balil. Natalie Benavides Pacheco. Josmar Benitez. Ruth Bennett Iovi. Ravon Benson. Seduna Barhainu. Jalen Bernard. Adrian Bonifacio Peña Herrera. Hooper Blunt. Benjamin Brill. Brianna Bruton. Kathleen Cabrera. Damaris Cabrera Gomez. Ashley Campos. Edson Conchanya Swasnabar. John Canovera. Rowan Carvajales. Delmer Cardona Arias. Tibor Carr. Alejandro Castro Mejia. Sarahi Castro Mejia. David Castro Sanchez. Brenda Castro Villanueva. Marlene Castro Vigil. Jackson Kate. Edwin Cedillo Romero.
Jalea Brian Haywood. Suli Chavez Rivera. Jianxi Chen. Nabil Chen. Amelia Chesson. Jacob Chin. Simon Chu. Logan Clay. Madeline Coleman. Rebecca Coleman. Irving Conisla. Caroline Cook. Dorian Cook. Marilyn Cruz. Jobari Cruz Gámez. Edward Cruz Ayala. Blessings Dallo. Vivian Dow. Chloe DeStanley. Thomas Davis. Héctor de Araujo Abreu. Bianca de Souza Ferreira. Layla Duvall. Allison Dondu. Elvin Diaz. Jennifer Diaz. Joshua Díaz del Cid. Leslie Díaz Meléndez. Juan Díaz Molina. Gabriela Díaz Ramírez. Chatma Dikwela Gamaj. Amalia Doran. Matthew Dorr. Karan Dorsey. Suzanne Dorsey. Noah Dumbia. Maxwell Elons. Dina Eber. Mark Eckenrode. Raúl Edwards. Alejandro Erazo Guzmán. Helen Eseme. Alejandro Espinosa. Dylan Estabrook. Christian Estrada. Nicole Estrada. Joe Fagundes Diaz. Bara Farag. Elijah Fasil. Cheyenne Feldman. Allison Feldman. Luke Fensterstock. Jose Figueroa. Joshua Figueroa. Moisés Figueroa. Naomi Flaherty. Naomi Flores. Eamon Flynn. Neo Flynn. Evander Franken. Mason Frazier. Ty Friedman. Selena Fisahatson. Alem Fisahatson. Samia Natalie Furtado Rodríguez. Samuel Furtado Rodríguez. Lisbeth Gaitán Cedillo. Andrea Valentina García Orellana. Vincent Garcia Somarriba. Caleb Gadamu. Leah Getachew. Nathan Glasgow. Hannah Goldshan. Angeli Gomez.
Allison Gonzalez Limas. Darvin Gonzalez Garcia. Fatima Gonzalez Yasig. Elliot Gormley. Maury Greaves. Dalvin Guevara Gonzalez. Adriano Guevara Martins. Alejandro Gutierrez Antonio. Jose Gutierrez Uceda. Kwame Hammond. Molly Hansen. Eric Harless. Gavin Harrison. Jaquavius Hatcher. Sarah Hernandez del Cid. Gladys Hernandez Pineda. Lincoln Herrick. Patrick Hintz. Kimora Holland. Hope Hurst. Violet Eichenberry. Pascal Israel. Joshua Jalot. Chetila Jayasuria. Elijah Jenkins. Kobe Johnson. Marcus Johnson. Jan Biona. Alan Estrada. Brian Briones. Jeremiah Campion. Julissa Cerron Osorio. Soren Coate. Athanasia Hatzianis. Josue Hernandez. Sarah Hill. Elias Lazary. Yuchin Lin. Annika Matsubara. Alex McGuire. Rachel Parks. Tamir Soderwhite. Benjamin Sejas. Luca Service. Zoe Upton. Sophia Vasquez. Leland Jones. Ritzi Jovel Ramos. Kaylee Hoya. Beamer Hoya Argueta. Otango Joyner. Andre Juarez Orellana. Randy Juarez Rodas. Franco Pardo. Manug Kalajian. Judah Cantor. Arav Kapliashrami. Kieran Karthik. Bizrat Kibede. Brooks Kenton. Nevaeh King Allen. Alejandro Knott. Aiden Kuhn. Michael Kuznetsov. Norzin Lama. Sean Lammerman. Jonathan Lantner. Konstantinos Lazo. Adam Lee. Stephen Lemus. Brian Lemus Cedillo. Chloe Lennon. Rolling Lynn. Landon Lloyd. Zoe Lopez. Daisy Lucas Perez. Kelly Marie Luis. Alessandra Lujan Trujillo. Jocelyn Luna. Charlotte Mahoro. Corey Majewski. Sierra Manana.
Jamie Mann. Alexander Martinez. Daniela Martinez Fuentes. Jonathan Marks. Natalie Maywire. William McClure. Leah McGibbon. Kai McMahon. Jasmine Medina. Kenner Medina Valenzuela. Kimberly Mejia. Damian Melendez. Joshua Mendetta. Luis Mendieta Diaz. Matthew Mendoza. Ivan Mendoza Martinez. Diego Menendez Gomez. Caleb Mesfin. Owen Meyer. Zachariah Miranda. Nasim Muhammad. Paolo Montaglione. Leah Moore. Luis Morales Tejada. Emmett Moran. Luciana Moscoso Solis. Cynthia Munoz Aguilar. Jakari Myers. Saishwara Narvaez Celadon. Daniela Navarrete. Caleb Nagash. Raymir Nelson. Ashley Najimbi Esper. Brandon Nguyen. Michael Nguyen. Alexander Nicholas Noah. Luis Nolasco. Olatoyan Okansinde. Paul Oladipupo. Kelvin U. Adriana Osoria Manos. Aubrey Pace. Madeline Pankowski. Giovanni Parada. Evelyn Paz Guevara. Brandon Pang. Mason Pay. Diana Perez Hernandez. Jada Perry. Lily Pichardo Membreno. Alexis Portillo. Jake Pradigo. Brenda Quicana Quispe. Jasleen Quijada. James Quinto. Jada Racido. Jasleen Rains. Jocelyn Ramirez. Samara Ramos Arias. Gabriela Ramos Martinez. Philip Pekovich. Rohan Rawat. Matthew Raymond. Mateus Rebello. Mateo Reveco Barroza. Jasmine Reed. Brendan Rios. Katie Rodriguez. Christopher Rosario. Wyatt Rucker. Haley Saavedra Galvez. Leah Sachs. Nayla Sagastuna Pereira. Mackenzie Saint. Aaron Sams. Arnold Sanchez Diaz. Jacob Sanchez Villafuerte. Zia Sanchez Ilash.
Manuel Sanchez Hernandez. Adrian Sandoval. Benjamin Scholes. Toby Shahar. Chris Shanto. Alexandra Shaloshkov. Matthew Shine. Isabelle Silva Rocha. Adeline Silvestro. Hannah Sims. Rachel Singleton. Charles Sitiene. Carter Soleiman. Morel Suleiman. Jody Soya Ovales. Janine Soriano. Kaylee Sortel Mejia. Joseph Spence. Jared St. Louis. Helena Stefanos. Amelia Stewart. Jose Daniel Suni Samaniani. Amadou C. Taya Tamaj. Ziggy Tier. Kamohelo Takasi Motele. Justin Tobiasen. Johnson Togue. Catherine Tolentino Aguilar. Camila Toribio Malespin. Genesis Torres. Diego Torres Fernandez. Brian Tovar Diaz. Tommy Tucker. Rihanna Tuka Hayo. Iboro Udoka. Heather Urbina. Saul Vasquez Roman. Mario Vasquez Vasquez. Sebastian Vega. Leslie Ventura. Heidi Villafuerte Romero. Adeline Villatoro Santana. Catherine Villegas. Timothy Wade. Skylar Wallace. Trayvon Walters. Mason Willard. Omar Williams. Cameron Wong. Molly Wilson. Ethan Wood. Andrew Wu. Bryn Weinegar. Abdurrahman Yansane. Owen Yesus. Shayla Zambrana Bera. Natalie Zelaya. Alva Zelaya Reyes. Gabriela Zelaya Ortiz. Ruth Zerahun. Ethan Zhu.
Maya Rakit, come on, let's go.
Secretary. Hello, Rockville. My name is Rakik Solomon, and I am proud to have been your senior class treasurer. After a long and meaningful journey, we're finally closing this chapter. But we're not done. As we walk across the stage, we enter a new part of our lives. We're so honored to be the ones to say these words together and leave you with an encouraging end to the night. At this moment, we ask everyone to rise from their seats. Just the graduates. Just the graduates. And join us as we turn our tassels from right to left. Congratulations to the class of 2026. We did it! This is only the beginning. Let's go, seniors! Woo!
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's